personal.
A lot of experience on the floor tonight, Greg. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
Well, Kevin, guys are going to play smart, and they're going to be in position to make plays. So this could come down to just who makes more of the big shots.
Really strong right there, George, able to take the contact and muscle it up and in.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. A shot by George, wide open. And the three off target. Pass to Irving. To the inside. Here's Vanderbilt. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time.
That's his first personal.
That's his first foul.
Second team.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Simmons. Warriors with the rebound. And just about a minute into the first quarter. On the wing, Irving. And the Warriors miss again. Now Simmons. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Tatum. Vanderbilt with the block. On the wing, Irving. Drops in the tray.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
And here is Abdul-Jabbar. Knocked away.
Out of bounds.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot. Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, you know, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from three. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Now, here is George. Here's Simmons. San Antonio again missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Nobody near Irving. Sinks the three-pointer. Irving's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. And it's Simmons penetrating. And it's good for two.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Out of bounds.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And they recover it. Pass to O'Neal. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Brown with it. He's picked up by Irving. No good on the triple. Warriors leading by 7. Here's Thompson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Ben Simmons.
You know, coaches have dubbed Klay Thompson low maintenance in capital letters. And you have to think an elite scorer of his ability, who always is cool and composed and keeping his head, is an addition any locker room would want to have.
That's his second personal.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the
the line for
They
San
definitely had a
Antonio.
hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
2 shots.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Kaman's shot is good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Irving. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Irving's got 11.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
You know, the three-point shot, guys, is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be knocking down these looks to expand his offensive repertoire.
Here's Kaman. And Tatum pulls it down. Spurs trail by 8. Simmons on the wing. And he uses the glass on the layup. Simmons got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
And it's Kaman missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Back to Brown. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
When he comes in there with that tomahawk, that's just too much force.
Tell you what, fellas, you cannot throw it down any harder than that. That was a rim rattler.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Spurs Hot Squad. Fans, your Spurs Hot Squad. Substitution for the Warriors.
The Warriors leading. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Spurs ball.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Brown feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Left side, George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Abdul-Jabbar misses.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 12-4 run. Back to Simmons. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Tatum. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Wiggins outside. And he banks in the lane.
Andrew Wiggins.
Since entering the league, Wiggins has tried to tighten up his handle. Pays off there.
Here's Simmons. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 50 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Vanderbilt. Johnson outside. It's up a 3. And another three for Golden State.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Now here's Wiggins. Following the shot by Kareem. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Richardson. Johnson up top. Over Simmons. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Now here's Valanciunas. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
San Antonio ball. Coming onto the floor for your Spurs, Andre Drummond.
7 seconds left in the first quarter. On the wing, George. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Golden State Warriors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense. Oh, oh man.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Golden State.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Personal foul.
Drummond is double.
First team foul.
On the wing, George. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Here's Drummond. It's blocked by Shaq.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Banked in off the glass. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And the Spurs pushing it up now. George has got the ball. And the 3-ball is good. George has got 7 points in the game.
I tell you, George is an amazing athlete. He's got great speed. And when he's in the open court running the break, that's a scary look for the defense.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And San Antonio has possession. It's a 10-point game. Heinrich with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Smith outside. From the arc. The shot comes out. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Warriors leading by 12. Inside. And it's sent back by Drummond.
How about that swat by Drummond? Using all of his height and bounce to deny the offense there.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Kicks it out to Ginobili. Back to Smith. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Mings. Superb putting himself in a good position there to block the shot. And Wiggins' drive is a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared.
And with Wiggins, he didn't face the same pressure, Greg. It was a huge weight off his shoulder.
And that mental aspect impacts play. Wiggins was asked to do less, and as a result, ended up doing more. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Here's Shaq. San Antonio with the rebound. It's tipped. Yao with it. Picked up by Ginobili. O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Boy, a dominant big man is O'Neal. Superb control inside. And this dude will feast on the interior.
And there's the drive. The shot by Heinrich, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Smith for 3. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. San Antonio calls timeout.
Warriors trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Here's Pierce. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And that one is hammered home.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Drives to the hoop. All alone. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Deflects the pass. And now running up the court. Pierce pushing it up. Levine with it. Now defended by Wiggins. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Some nice passing by Golden State.
2 minutes.
Back to Richardson. Iguodala against the bucket. Iguodala's got 9 points in the quarter.
Jason Richardson.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Spurs trail by 18. To the middle. Kicks it out to Richardson. Pass to Kaman. Rejected by Pierce. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And good execution by Levine with the pass. I mean, showing improved leadership skills there.
In the corner, it's Richardson. Off target from three-point range. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Spurs. They trail by 16.
Warriors.
Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Yeah, he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Pass to George. "20 seconds left to play in the first half. And Kareem throws it down.
Yeah, defensively, this is a mismatch. No contest. Jabbar with his length at the rim, forget about it.
The drive by Iguodala. And the rejection by Tatum. With 4 seconds on the clock. The second effort. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Iguodala. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
San Antonio ball.
Spurs trail by 10. Pass to Tatum. He takes it in. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
San Antonio ball.
Brown outside. George double teamed. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
The three from Tatum. Good on the three-point shot. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Down low. And too much time in the lane. They did call for the 3-second violation.
San Antonio ball.
Spurs trail by 7. Tatum drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Warriors leading by 5. On its way from Irving for 2. Rebound by Smith.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Pass to Simmons. From deep three-point range. Here's Drummond. And he gets the bucket.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Yao over Smith. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And big, boy, I tell you, this guy is so big. He's a dominant force who also has a touch that belies his size. This guy is a real force at both ends.
Here's Simmons. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
It's stolen by Smith. Levine with it. He's picked up by Irving. And there's a call on Kyrie Irving.
That's his second personal
That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Drummond.
And, you know, the height and wingspan of Yao Ming is a problem for shooters. And because he's so big and long, it distracts them and really causes them to tighten up when he's in the neighborhood.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Simmons. Warriors with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. There's the drop. Oh, what a dunk!
Right now, Simmons is a question with no answer. A tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact, because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Warriors
Yao inside. Heyman. Great D that time from Tatum. Simmons with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. So both teams making some changes here.
That's his first personal
And
foul.
stolen by Richardson.
Third team foul.
And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop.
Substitution on the court.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
That's his second
And so
personal
long
foul.
and aggressive from there. Thompson knows how to get the defense to foul him. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. And that's taking care of business, fellas.
And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Timeout called the Warriors. change it up. And the Warriors with possession here. Pass to Richardson. Shaq down low. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. And here's Armstrong. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
San Antonio.
And so he makes both from the line. The Warriors trail. Here's Iguodala. Pass to Shaq. Tries again. And the layup is good. Shaq's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision. He has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Pass to Shaq. Some nice passing by Golden State. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar.
The massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar. Impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for San Antonio?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball, and able to help him close this gap.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. First free throw is good.
At the line for your Spurs.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Warriors trailed by 5. Pass to Iguodala. Now Richardson. To the inside. It's taken away by Smith. A finish. And it's George finishing it off.
Loving the energy right now here in the 3rd quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right now.
With the shot. And another basket for San Antonio.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
And here's Brown outside. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. And it's Golden State's ball. They trail by 9 points. Johnson, a wide open look.
Kevin Johnson.
Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Golden State.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for
B.J. Armstrong, so effective, and I love the way he's effective. He's a clever combo guard who's very efficient, stays very much within himself and how he plays the game.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Kicks it out to Johnson. Takes a 3. Rebound by Smith. Right side George. Brown outside. Into the lane. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Abdul-Jabbar's got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Spurs lead by 11. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Outside Tatum. Beyond the arc. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Outside Tatum. From past the arc. He doesn't hit that one. So Golden State will take it the other way. To the paint. Shaq misses. Spurs leading by 10. Oh, Tatum in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. Can't let him run free like that.
Assist goes to
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Pass to Tatum. There's the triple. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 out of 12 now.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
I tell you what, any team will take that. And if you're shooting over 50%, it means you're getting the kind of looks you want on offense, and you're being smart about it, and you're knocking down the good shots that you get.
One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He is not pleased. And he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Thompson for the triple. San Antonio with the rebound. From deep, George. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
With the drive. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
I think this is what Simmons loves to do more than anything. When he's looking to score, he wants to get all the way to the rack.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Warriors trail by 20. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here he goes. And it's sent back by Kaman. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kaman. And they double up Brown. Stolen by Thompson. To stop the run. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Finishing with authority. You like to see Wiggins play with that kind of attitude and edge.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. George, that's a 2-pointer. Moves back up. And it's Abdul-Jabbar getting it to go.
And you can see they're waking up after what was a sluggish first half for them offensively. They've been much more accurate from the field since halftime.
That's his
Boy, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Here's Brown. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
Substitution for the Warriors.
That's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Golden State.
And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time.
Jared Vanderbilt.
That's his third foul of the game.
His third personal foul.
The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. There's some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor. And we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over.